I thought it was a good move because I'm like, it's Hulk. He said that the Gamma is like as powerful as the Thing. So I was like, yeah, he's got this. But then I thought either Thor or Hulk should, but the shape that Thor was in, it was impossible for him to even dare.
I felt like I don't know, Thor's supposed to be like a literal god, so he might have been able to do it. But
I also have another question about this movie. When Nebula came back, she used the only Pym particles they had. So then how the heck did she open up a portal for Thanos' big ship to come back and shoot them? Because they didn't have any Pym particles to put in the ship somewhere.
yeah. And the entire point of the suits was so that they could like time travel safely.
Yeah, so I don't understand how the ship made it. Because it didn't have Pym particles.
Yeah, and how did Nebula make it? Because she didn't have the suit.
I mean, she could have taken it from the new Nebula.
I guess that's true. Yeah,
but the ship doesn't have a giant suit to fit in.
I don't think it needed it. I think the Pym particles was just in
Oh, wait a second.
because they had no one to send him back.
This is like the best explanation I have for that. I remember that Tony and Cap,
like in Ant-Man, because this was the same like quantum realm.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying, Kyle?
I was thinking about how Cap and Tony, they went to the the military base in 1970.
Yeah.
They went and got more Pym particles, but they could have brought some back extra, and she could have used that to bring in the ship. But I don't really know how she would know about it or anything like that. But
yeah,
that makes sense if they said something like, "Oh, we came back, we brought some more Pym particles." That would have been helpful.
Wouldn't she have like a plan prior? I mean,
wouldn't she have to go back though to give it to Thanos?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess she could have opened it from like the other side though, sort of thing, you know?
Yeah. I think the Pym particles were only used because no one was on the other side like controlling it. Like in Ant-Man, you know how they had Hope and all them controlling it for him to get out?
Oh, that would make more sense.
Well, then why did they just not bring somebody in to operate the system to pull them out without risking the Pym particles?
I mean, who did they have though? Because all of them went.
Yeah, they could have just brought in like somebody that they knew, you know, like the what's it called? Spider-Man's friend? Like the large guy? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They could have brought him in and saved like half their Pym particles. Also, yeah, I was gonna say that Ant-Man, when he messed up and did like the accidental test run, he used 2 Pym particles. He said that it took 1 to go. So it doesn't make any sense if he's
Alright, so moving on from the time travel and Hulk having the gauntlet, we get to the point where they're at the battle with Thanos. What'd you guys think of Fat Thor having the braids and holding Stormbreaker and Jonathan, as Paul Rudd calls it?
Like, it would have been more epic if it wasn't like Fat Thor.
Do you guys prefer him with long hair or short hair?
Short hair.
Short.
Yeah,
okay,
short.
Okay, we're all in agreement on that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked his longer hair.
Oh, we're all not in agreement.
The longer hair, he looked more like a god. With the shorter hair, he just looked like a really ripped dude.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of Cap holding Mjolnir or Jonathan?
I thought that was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see that coming?
I kind of
did.
Well, with
I didn't
Ultron,
expect it.
Age of Ultron, he almost lifted it.
Yeah. Like I didn't expect him oh, Captain America is going to be able to lift that. I thought as soon as it was thrown, I was like, okay, there's no way Iron Man could have lifted that. Who else is there? And it was Cap. Even Thor was like, I knew it. So it was awesome.
He's known. I mean, since Ultron, when he moved it, he almost his pants. So I mean,
yeah, I remember watching that scene and thinking he's gonna lift it eventually.
And then we got to that point now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What'd you guys think of all of them together? All the Avengers? And then Cap saying, "Avengers assemble."
I feel like that was a good way to like end it all.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought
everyone.
that the
Everyone.
battle was a bit too short for the number of people there.
Yeah, because you see there's a scene where it shows the Avengers and then Thanos' army are like about to fight, and like you see all the heroes, but it only like focuses on like maybe I saw Scarlet Witch. She was focused on it was like Ant-Man and Wasp. You didn't see Hulk try and fight with one arm. We didn't see Rocket trying to shoot something. It didn't show like all the heroes, but yeah, I think it was short.
You saw Doctor Strange that one time with the
Yeah,
water.
Yeah, he wasn't even fighting. He was literally just holding back water. Couldn't he have just moved some rocks?
He could have also had some other, like, of his minions, I guess. Those other people that, like, I guess train at the place he goes. I don't remember what it's called.
The monastery or whatever.
Yeah, he could have had someone else, like three people helping to do that instead, and then he went there. He could have just had someone else do that.
He could have literally just built a dam.
He could have built a dam.
I mean, yeah, if he can pick up that much water, how hard would it be to just move some rocks in the way?
They just wanted to give him more like screen time, so he was focused on more.
What do you guys think of all the women coming together?
I mean, there wasn't really a scene where these two women are fighting together. It was more of a separate thing, and like I feel like everyone coming into Endgame was like, oh, Captain Marvel's got it all, but she only did. She stopped the ship, which was very helpful because like everyone probably would have died because those blasts were taking out everyone, and she tried to fight Thanos, but she got like thrown away, and then yeah, that's basically it.
I feel like that she's too powerful, right? So they had to purposely reduce her screen time by sending her off to the rest of the galaxy to do stuff.
Yeah.
And when a character's that powerful, it kind of just like it makes it less enjoyable.
She could have gone to the Soul Stone and then she'd be killed off. That could have worked.
Yeah, that could have worked.
You think
It would
they
have
put in all
pleased
this
half
hype?
of the universe.
Davis, you think they would put in all this hype and then just have her killed off?
I mean, I know that's not going to happen, but I mean, half the Marvel fans would be pleased with it.
Yeah. I feel like it's not Captain Marvel. I feel like people have issues with Brie Larson. I saw a bunch of things on YouTube about that.
I heard that the cast of Endgame did not like her.
Yeah.
Like, her fellow actors did not like her.
It was awkward with Don Cheadle in an interview. It seemed like I saw this thumbnail with Jeremy Renner saying like I don't get paid enough for this or something.
I'm sure he was. He's getting paid millions, so
yeah. Even 1 million is I think anyone would say yes.
Yeah, I'd grit my teeth, get to show up in an awesome action film, and get paid $1 million. I do not see any loss.
What'd you guys think about that scene where Iron Man gets all the stones and says his iconic "I am Iron Man" line?
Oh man, it was the best way to give him a send off. You know, the movie was even though he didn't get the most screen time, I know Cap got the most screen time. The movie was focused a lot around him and Cap, I guess, their relationship, because since they both got send offs. I mean, Thor might even be in the next Guardians. We don't know.
Oh yeah. He went on their ship.
Yeah. So I thought it was a great way to just to basically like bag his character and say this is his story, this is how it ends, and I think they just gave him the great end. So
yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but throughout the entire MCU, he's been saying things about how his left hand has been bothering him.
Yeah.
No, he said that his left hand had been bothering him, and then he used his left hand to snap everybody back, or snap Thanos' army out of existence. So I'm wondering.
Are you sure it was his left? I thought it
was
his
right. Actually, I think it was
like his right.
Yeah, it was his right hand.
Well, damn it.
Then why was his left? Then why is his left hand hurting him all the time?
I'm pretty sure it was his right. Actually, I think it was.
Yeah, right. I think it was his right.
I think he was holding his right hand with his left hand, So that's why.
How much did you guys cry at the Tony funeral?
I didn't cry.
Not really.
I didn't cry.
I was kind of expecting him to die, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I was expecting him and Cap to die.
I cried at the part where they talked when he said "I love you 3000" to his daughter.
Yeah, that was sad,
That's my
but
favorite.
I didn't cry.
Did you guys cry at the cheeseburgers line from Happy?
Obviously not, man.
I'll
She
get
just
you
wants
all the cheeseburgers you want.
Well, not like Happy's gonna be like her dad, and it's gonna be weird.
And then Happy will die next movie.
Yes, he dies in Far From Home.
I don't know if anyone else felt this way, but I feel like as soon as he said, "I'll buy as many cheeseburgers you want," I was craving cheeseburgers.
Actually, at that point, I was feeling kind of sick because I had like ate an entire thing of popcorn and drank an entire soda and sat still for 3 hours.
You just threw up in the theater.
What do you guys think of Nick Fury finally showing up at the funeral and then no other point
10
in the
seconds
movie?
at the end.
It's about damn time.
Yeah,
Should've
you know
been
what
in
would
the
have been
battle.
you know what would have been a lot better than a Marvel coming in and destroying the flagship? The Shield flagship flying in and like ramming the thing. That would have been
That
awesome.
would have been much better. Yeah.
Oh
Or,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Not even necessarily ramming it, but it flies in and it starts shooting back. That would have been really cool.
Yeah. Where did Nick Fury go though? Because he wasn't at the battle with everyone else.
I
He was
feel
just
like-
hanging out in New York.
Yeah, because he couldn't really do much. The guy carries a pistol and maybe knows some martial arts. So
So he's like Black Widow, except male.
I think maybe Wong just took him to New York because when Wong brought everyone back, Doctor Strange is like, "Are there more people?" He's like, Wong's like, "I thought that was it," and then no one else showed up after that. But yeah, I just think that Wong just took Fury to New York and he just chilled there.
How do you guys feel about Valkyrie taking over like New Asgard instead of Thor?
Makes sense.
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, I guess.
thought they were gonna hook up. Seriously.
I did too. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
too.
But Thor's like too depressed and then
Yeah.
he laughed about his depression. I'm like, you have problems, dude.
He'll hook up with Gamora next movie and make Star-Lord mad, and they'll have a good fight.
Probably.
see, I didn't even think about that until now. How the
Thor's gonna fall in love with the alien with antennas. I can't remember what her name is.
Mantis.
The chick with the antennas.
Are you excited for Asgardians of the Galaxy?
Oh gosh.
I think it'll be hilarious.
Is that a thing?
Asgardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy.
Yeah,
It was like
Is that a
it was
thing?
comic.
They call it like Thor called them Asgardians of the Galaxy when he jumped on the ship. So I mean,
That's how it was in the Well, it wasn't like that in the comics. There was a comic book called Asgardians of the Galaxy. So
I have a
that's
confession
what it's
to
supposed
make.
to be like.
I have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
what the
That's
hell's wrong
very
with you?
sad.
Do you even know?
Dun dun
Yeah.
dun.
You disappoint all of us. My God.
Yeah, I know. Everybody here is talking about these characters that they know super well, and I'm like, I have no clue who they are.
You've just seen Endgame?
I saw Endgame and Infinity War, and that's all I know them from.
All right. Well, what do you guys think of Cap coming back and getting his final dance?
Let's hope the man actually got some action because he's like a 200-year-old virgin. I mean,
Yeah.
The poor man. He's got America's ass, but he can't get none.
Oh, that was a good one.
How do you like Falcon receiving the shield and becoming the next Captain America?
Oh, that was Falcon?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that explains a lot.
Someone else want to answer that?
I didn't know who it was. I didn't recognize him.
I think it was the beard that got everyone. Oh no, he went you heard about Iron Man says they kept calling a hippie beard or something. Even his dad said it was a hippie beard when he met him.
What do you guys think of it though? How do you like it?
I thought it was pretty good.
I mean,
I mean, him receiving the shield.
Now we have a Captain America who can fly.
In the comics, I think he receives it. I know